Yeah, no worries. So, first of all, I wanted to touch on a couple of things. We're talking about grants, and Letitia and Luis were mentioning CTAG stands for CTE Technology Innovation Grant in California, and that has funded a large part of what I've been doing at least the past 3 or 4 years. And when I spoke to some of the coordinators of it, they did not know the impact it has. I said someone should do a success story or share because I said those were the driving force on my students to be able to innovate and to be able to come into programs like this and do this is profound. I mean, I just had to share that. And that grant in particular has been game changing for what I'm doing in as well. So one of the things we were trying to do, I had, like I said earlier, probably is initiate a kind of a recording project set up for our performing arts. And I had been playing with video over IP and kind of changing the way our control room works versus pushing these big tools out to every site, football game, football stadium, theater, all that sort of thing. And the network is in place, but not for high bandwidth video. And then once I started to get some more research and see that it's possible with video, and it had been thrown around in different protocols in the audio world, Dante seemed to be a place that a lot of people are landing on and really be coming into play. So about 3 years ago, I started researching it, and I would look to Focusrite and some of the things they were doing and some of their implementations. And I have to say, Lee, some of the stories really helped me in my research in that, in particular, the story on in Texas, the university, I think it was UT Austin, that had implemented some of these things, and seeing how that can play and how. So what we set up is Dante heading to a mobile rack that we can push anywhere on campus and have just drop it in and do a session and bring that back to our Pro Tools bay in our in my studio. And I will say there is a learning curve to that, where connecting with IT, yes, I guess exaggerating, yes, and Focusrite has been great at helping connect the dots for us. But we're trying to send 6 cameras of video, 8 channels of Dante audio back and forth for announcers, to even just in our live event production. But on the side of recording, the plan is to send back and do talk back and the whole thing to various places we want to do a session in. And the goal for me is to really do like a film scoring session on our stage where the composer and the conductor's there. They're sending it back to our main room and we're talking back and forth. Just, our goal, like Luis is saying, replicate what is happening in the professional world and give the kids that hook to say that's amazing. And I will tell you, the outcomes are profound and amazing too. So